This is the Weather Extreme video for Thursday morning, July 25th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will be drier today and tomorrow. How about that for a change? We'll go in there and check the Skycam shots early this morning. These were captured about 5:30. That's the trustful Skycam, evidence of a nice sunset coming up, or sunrise in the eastern sky. There's the Gadsden Skycam. Sky there is mostly fair, and down at Gulf Shores, things are quiet on the Alabama Gulf Coast. Beachbound, weather looks pretty good. About 6 to 8 hours of sunshine each day through the weekend with the typical chance of scattered storms. Hey, look at the drier air covering the northern part of Alabama. Nice trough over the east. And we're going to get a break in the showers for the most part. And look, the chance of rain is not zero. There might be a speck or two out there today, but most places dry. And hey, look at the numbers up north. I see some autumn-like weather around the Great Lakes. Temperatures almost in the 40s up there over parts of Michigan. Man, that's nice. And of course, we're just catching the edge of that air mass, but it should be drier. And obviously, severe weather, not an issue here. A couple of slight risks out across the middle of the nation. And tomorrow, things look pretty quiet. And again, for us, it should be mostly dry. Rain for the next 5 days. This carries us through Tuesday morning of next week. This is suggesting about 3/4 of an inch. And we will see a return of moisture Saturday. So maybe a few scattered storms over the weekend. But again, not big washout kind of thing. Tropics heating up a little bit. Little disturbance near Bermuda. That's going to be moving out to the open Atlantic, and that won't develop, I don't think. Dorian is the one everybody's watching. Packing sustained winds of 60 miles an hour. Nice core to this system, but it's surrounded by dry air, and that's one of the issues it's fighting. And then this weekend, it's going to be fighting some shear as it approaches the Leeward Islands. Look at modeling on this thing. Very good agreement. The cluster is tight. Models take it north of the Leeward Islands and north of Puerto Rico, and most models have it somewhere north of Hispaniola early next week. And from there, the ensemble guidance, which goes out farther, almost all the members want to turn it north. Some, turn it north close to Florida, but most of them keep it pretty far offshore. We'll check the analogs on Dorian. This is looking back at systems at a similar place with similar conditions at a similar time of the year. Always interesting to note, and all of them are recurving storms. So odds of this being a Gulf storm are just very, very tiny at this point. Intensity forecast, most of the intensity models keep this a tropical storm. Got a couple of outliers on both ends, but and that's what the Hurricane Center does. They keep it a tropical storm across the board for the next 5 days. They put this thing late Monday night northwest of Puerto Rico. And again, where it recurves, we just don't know yet. But let's take a look at the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. Trough axis to the east, and we are in dry air. Lots of sun today with a high in the upper 80s. The NAM is showing 88. Same thing tomorrow, mostly sunny, the high 87 to 90. Finally going to look and feel like summer. Still, temperatures below average, but warmer than recent days. Saturday, as we start the weekend, big upper low is located north of us, and you can see some energy coming around the base of that. And that could very well and should trigger a few scattered showers and storms, mostly Saturday afternoon. And again, we've got a cold front north of us that's on the Ohio River. And the question is, can another surge of dry air move in here on Sunday? Well, let's look. This is Sunday, and the GFS has that boundary at midday, really around Cullman. And we all know it's odd to get dry air intrusions in here in late July, but the pattern favors that. But I think based on the slower movement, we'll need to mention maybe some risk of a shower Sunday. Huntsville might be dry, but Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, Anniston, and Gadsden, I don't know. We still better hang on to some risk of a shower. And then Monday, the dry air is down to about Interstate 20, so maybe from Birmingham north, it would be mostly dry. So a temporary shot of drier air. And then Tuesday, the moisture comes right back. We'll go back to a chance of scattered showers and storms. There's Wednesday, pretty much the same deal, and Thursday of next week. Scattered mostly afternoon and evening storms as we start the month of August. And hey, look at Dorian and the Bahamas. All right, now, we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Let's go out there to the following weekend. This is Sunday, August 4th. And the GFS has that thing dangerously close to the Carolinas. And then August 6th, it's finally beginning to kick back out to sea. So the GFS, these operational runs, have been hugging this thing pretty close to the east coast of the United States. But keep in mind, some of the ensembles are much farther east. We'll just have to wait and see. But again, one way or the other, this should not be a Gulf of Mexico problem. We'll check the end of the forecast, August 9th. Pretty typical for August. Flat 591 ridge here. The westerlies are up north, and again, that looks very standard for August. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. I will be out later today programming weather radios up in Blount County, so no afternoon video. My next video here will be tomorrow morning. But if you can, watch us on ABC 3340 this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 Central Time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.